Hi Capricorn, is Power Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have what are their true intentions in love. And today, Capricorn, we're going to pull a rune out of here. Yes, R-U-N-E, right? And yeah, definitely not R-U-I-N. And so this is going to be your person's rune here. And we're going to have a spread for them with the Moonology cards in the other reading, right? Yes, we are. And let's put those cards down for your person. They're going to be face down. This is just how I'm doing it here. And we know this Moonology card. We'll put those down in just a few minutes, right? But we know the Moonology cards are all about the cycles and changes coming and new beginnings and all this stuff, right? And so to begin, Capricorn, we have the Privileged Lady. And here she is in the reverse. And here we have the Storks and the Wealthy Man. So the wealthy man looks like he's going to have a new beginning. Either that or he's going to stop giving money to the privileged lady. that could be possible, right? You could be saying, yeah, my boyfriend told me he's married and he told me he's not giving her another cent. I mean, it's possible, right? But this privileged lady, we have moon made new beginnings. Somebody wants a new beginning with you, and whoever this privileged lady is at a disadvantage. I feel like they are, right? So we have gathering around the power of community. This talks about sometimes, you know, seeking your friends out and just that people can give you help, right? It's possible this person wants to gather around you, of course, right? Because they feel like they feel your power, kind of like what you have to offer, but it's really about kind of reaching out and accepting kind of help from friends, or or support. It doesn't always have to be like regular, and sometimes it's just support, like when you talk to your friends or something, right? We have stars in the sky, limitless possibility. Yeah, and we see this person. It's not really a person, sort of, but it's a woman. She's meditating, but she's crystal here. She's turning, right, because she's in this major awakening. It's a trip here, right? The storm is above her, kind of a storm, and then all these stars, right? Stars in the sky, limitless possibility. That's what this new beginning is going to contain, limitless possibility. That's what somebody wants with you, right? But first, Capricorn, they have to walk away from the privileged lady. It's a possibility here. Your person might be wealthy, which is great, right? Yeah, we like that. Of course we do. Yeah, so let's see what else we have, Capricorn. We have this card, Taurus, right? And this card talks about the energy of Taurus and of the Empress, right? It does. And your life purpose is to build something of lasting value, because Taurus is about money, right? It is the King of Pentacles. In my opinion, he's one of them. For me, it's Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But this is what somebody wants with you. Whoever wants this new beginning wants to build something lasting, right? Like a garden, your life's work unfolds slowly, tended with care. Yeah, Earth energy is very slow. Maybe that's why they haven't shown up yet, and maybe they're showing up now, because this looks like now or very, very soon. Maybe somebody has to put this privileged lady in the reverse, like, I don't know, walk away from her, leave her, not pay her anymore, or something like that, right? In order to have a beginning with you. This could be about somebody's divorce who has money, or somebody leaving somebody who has money, right? Yeah, it could be. I mean, you wouldn't like to talk about leaving, but part of life sometimes, right? It is. And so here, this Taurus energy talks about Taurus is calm and measured. No, that's not the part I want to read here. Planets in the sign are grounded and sensuous in their expression, channeled through the physical body. Yeah, Taurus can be about sex for sure. Because of the Empress, but not just that. That's earthly energy is about anything earthly. Sex is terribly earthly, right? The earth will not exist, or at least mankind won't, without women and men, right? No, won't keep going. They might tell you that it would, right? Of course, right? This part of you needs time to assess and digest experiences. Yeah. And I feel like somebody wants to build with you, Capricorn, and they want to come and bring, they want to like grow their garden with you. And here's the garden over here with these two. I don't know if it's it's an older kid offering this this little girl this flower. This is the Six of Cups. Happy house, childhood memories. This person has memories of you, some type of memory, right? And it's a very good, beautiful memory. But I feel like they want to make more. I feel like this person wants a happy house, and maybe they don't have one now. Because here they need help, and here they want to build something very lasting with you. And that privileged lady in the reverse, it's like, that's a trip, right? So let's see. We're going to put these cards down for your person, and then we're going to read them in a spread, the Moonology cards. This is just how we want to do it. Yeah. And they're face down because that will be your person's extended. So let's keep putting these down. See what we have for Capricorn's person in the extended. The extended is always about them anyway, right? Whoops. Let's see. And okay. So I have a 10 card spread here ready to talk about. So let's get into the reading right now. You have the Chariot, Capricorn. So this Chariot, he's already in here. He's already gotten in his Chariot. He's going somewhere to have a new beginning because here's the wings, right? He's going to fly away here. And so he has the lion in front of him. So he had the courage. He got in the vehicle of his life to return to you, I believe. Let's get, and so let's see what else we have. I beg your pardon. Where are those cards at now? Here they are. Yeah. See what we have. And these are going to be your cards. The King of Pentacles, that's you, Capricorn, unless you have another earth sign. Maybe Taurus, right? The High Priestess. And this is what's on your mind. This High Priestess, this is either you or them doing this, but this talks about, she's looking out the window. She's usually in her little throne, right? And she broke her chair. She said, I don't want to sit here anymore. It's broken here. And so these are kind of funny cards, right? She left her little crown or whatever you call that. It looks like it has a magic, not a magic, what do you call it? The thing that, the crystal ball, right? On top of it. And here she is. She wears that typically, or it's very symbolic of her if in any event, right? She's looking out here at the ocean. But this High Priestess in this kind of deck here talks about somebody who you don't give a shit about what anybody says. You're like, well, I'm just going to trust my intuition. Like I don't care if if so-and-so doesn't want me to trust my intuition. I don't care if my mother told me that don't ever believe in astrology, or don't ever believe in your intuition. You're just in kind of a physical person, right? This High Priestess says, hell no, I'm trusting my intuition and having courage, right? Your challenge, Capricorn, is the Sun card. These don't read in the reverse, although there's two of these, and one of them is kind of a reversal, right? And this Sun card here in the challenge for you is a man standing here holding this huge sunflower, and the sun is above him. So we're going to see what that is about, because that's not the regular sun. No, it's not. Let's see what we have, and there's two of each, as I said. And what you might want is the Magician. That is the regular Magician. You're hoping to manifest this. And there's 4 major arcanas in you, Capricorn. OMG. Let's see what else we have. And let's look at your fear or your doubt for Capricorn. We have the Lovers. Okay. This Lovers card is not the same one. These people here, they moved here, and here's their sheep following them. And they're here at their new settlement. Yeah. You're afraid, Capricorn, that you're not going to have your settlement with your person, right? Because these people, it's kind of about an exploring, but they're together now. They put their clothes on, Capricorn. Maybe you're afraid your person will never take off their clothes, Capricorn. Or maybe you're afraid to take off your clothes, right? But because this Lovers card is not the same, it's usually the naked couple. And here the sun is kind of blessing this instead. But Let's have a look at that. It's funny, kind of. Yeah, let's see what they say. With the lovers. Yeah, let's see here. And here it is. It says the lovers found their settlement and began to plant crops and raise livestock. That's a good idea. That's a really, if you guys aren't paying attention or you never watched the mainstream BS propaganda, right? That's on your TV, and it always has all these letters that, you know, the XYZ channel. If you're not watching that stuff, I'm glad you're not. But you know, they're gonna, like, they're trying to destroy food around the country. There we go. The Lovers card. So we're not here to discuss that, but if you can plant your garden, Capricorn, please do it. All right. Yeah. So let's see what it says. The lovers found their settlement and began to plant crops and raise livestock. Their love has become stronger, and the sun is still shining above them, who are now dressed. You see? Cracks me up. Promising a bright future. The lovers will grow their love more and more while working diligently and relying on each other. Yeah, this is really cute. You guys, this card talks about kind of you and me against the world, and you're afraid that you're not going to have that with this person. Or you're doubting it. Same type of thing, right? Pretty much. The lovers, okay, the age of the myth is over. Right? The age of the mythical. This is what they wrote. This is English as a second language, right? Right here in the mix, right? Or working. And a new journey is beginning as the reality unfolds in front of them. It's uncertain what's going to happen in the future, but the full of hope and good luck, right, will exist to the young couple. They will overcome the problem with each other's love, even if a hardship comes. Yeah, you see, you want to be you and me against the world with this person, Capricorn, right? Yeah. But you might be mad at them, Capricorn, because, you know, yeah, this man put his clothes back on, right? So let's look at your person's energy. Let's look at the sun in the challenge, right? Let's see what the sun says in the challenge, right? Mr. Sun, all right. See what it says here. And time passed. So this is in your challenge. Time passed. In other words, you right away you think time's running out, or they're never going to show up because a lot of time has gone by. Let's see what it says here. Time passed. The child grew into a beautiful young man. He still raises the sunflower high, proving that he is the incarnation of prosperity and abundance. He is standing in front of the field, which is full of sunflowers, with a godlike, beautiful appearance, unlike ordinary people. He will now decide his own path and will stand in front of many people in a much mature looking. This is funny. He hopes that blessings and peace will shine evenly like sunlight on the earth while informing and distributing the sunflower to more people, the sunflowers. He may have become a shining sun himself. So this is your challenge. You want this person to become a shining sun. I feel like you want this person to be clearly illuminated about this situation. This talks about prosperity and abundance. Maybe this is challenging you. Maybe they have money, especially with this privileged lady over here, right? And she's in the reverse, so now her panties, she's probably wearing bloomers here because, you know, this is 1910. But, yeah, she's out in her front yard with her bay windows on her house. Let's see what else they have here. This is her house. Oh, she's by the gazebo. I don't know. That could be her house. But long story short, this sun card talks about somebody might have prosperity and abundance, your person, and you feel like that could be blocking you. Like they don't want to part with any of their money. Like they're a cheap blippity blip, possibly. You might be thinking that, right? Maybe. Or sell, like cheap, yeah, like stingy or whatever. Okay. And this is your challenge. You hope these blessings and abundance are going to come true to you, right? Let's look at their reading here. Let's see what we have, your person's spread here. Let's use these cards again, right? I don't know them that well, to be honest, but this is how we learn. And they are funny, they are. And they tell the story well. But I like in this deck how they kind of, there's a different perspective here, right? It's a little bit funny, though. Let's see what we have for Capricorn's person. And of course, in case I didn't say, I hope you guys are all doing well. Let's see what we have. Yeah, this Moon Maiden, New Beginnings, Capricorn. I feel like you're going to have this because at the end of the spread here, at the end of the Yellow Brick Road Oracle spread is Happy House. And this person wants to build with you. They do. I feel like they got to, like, you know, run out the back door on the privileged lady, right? So let's see what else we have. Let's see what we have here. For your person, they have Temperance. They always do, kind of. Let's see what else they have here. And they have the Queen of Swords. This is a different one. She's looking in her mirror here, right? And the Magician. This is the other Magician in your in your person's energy here. This is what's on their mind here. So this Magician thinks that he can't manifest or something like that, because here he is slouched with a real negative look on his face. He is, and maybe Temperance is the privileged lady. No digs on any Sages, but maybe. Look at your person's challenge, the King of Cups. Maybe Aries is your person's privileged lady. Maybe any air sign. Cancer's here. Leo here. The Magician, Aries, right? And Gemini with the Lovers. But here's the King of Cups. Every potential water sign could be. But this is in their challenge. And look at the guy. Look at the king. He's not a guy, right? Look at the king. And here he is. He has this huge chalice because, you know, he probably drank it all in one gulp because, you know, maybe he's an alcoholic. It's in their challenge. Yeah, one time the King of Cups in the reverse could be somebody who drinks a lot and a real whore, like a player. Yeah. Right? Okay, so this King of Cups in the challenge, though, he's real unhappy here, and he's dumping somebody's cup out. I feel like he is. But if you see his face, he has his hand on his face like, oh shit. They're like, oh God, I like your person. That's in their challenge. I feel like they gotta put somebody in the reverse here, Capricorn, to be with you. Yeah. And so what they want is a Page of Cups, and he looks kind of scared here, this Page of Cups. We're going to see what that's about. All your person's cards, I'm not really, yeah. Okay, the Queen of Cups, they're afraid here. They're never going to just jump up and take this chance with you. Oh, sorry, you guys. They're afraid they're not, or they're doubting that they're going to jump up here. Maybe they're doubting if you'll kind of jump up. This Queen of Cups was sitting there thinking about her life for a long time. Or in a relationship, or I don't know what she was doing tarot readings. But whatever she was doing, this Queen of Cups, this talks about somebody who just says, to hell with it, and jumps up to celebrate. Your person's doubting their own, or they think you won't do this, right? They think you won't jump up and maybe like celebrate them or receive them. Because in your reading, Capricorn, your cards, once again, whoever I'm channeling here, is not in this kind of rut down here or this funky situation that's going on down here for your person, right? Yeah, they have all the low vibing versions of these cards. Remember? Yeah, the Magician is a slouch. Yeah, he doesn't think he can perform any magic. The Queen of Swords, she's questioning something, but she might be, you know, she might be kind of knowledgeable. But the King here is, you know, he's saying, oh my God, you know, look at that. This is really bad. And then this Page of Cups is, you know, he's looking at the cup, really afraid here. Yeah, they think their cup's going to be empty with you, it looks like here. But let's have a look here. And your person has Temperance. This is about healing and moderation, right? It can be about grounding yourself. Yes, grounding, right? It could be. It definitely could be. And so let's see what this Queen of Swords has to say, though. Your person could be dealing with a Sagittarian, or they could be. But this talks about healing for the most part. And this Queen of Swords, let's have a look at this Queen of Swords. Yeah, let's have a look at it. Where is she? So she has a mirror here, and she's looking in it, and it doesn't even look like her, which is a real... Oh, yeah, I guess it is here. It looks like it's broke. Yeah, it's broken. The mirror's broken. So she's looking in the mirror, broken. She put the sword down. The Queen of Swords is holding a mirror with her sword down. She's absorbed to her face reflected on the mirror. Okay, I told you about their English, right? Okay, fine. And her ladyish charm seems to have returned temporarily. In other words, she was a tyrant, but now her ladyish charm has returned. Okay. This person is just absorbed, like, with their thoughts, right? In addition, this is a scene that goes well with the rose garden. In this situation, she seems to lower the guard of her protective device. Protective device. Therefore, that's her sword, right? Therefore, this is a possibility of being exposed to any danger. Therefore, there is a possibility of being exposed. So your person put their sword down. So now something can happen to them. They know this here. That's why they're slouching as the magician. Like, well, it's going to be hard for me to manifest this with Capricorn because something can happen to me over here with this, putting your sword down and putting their sword down and feeling exposed now. Okay. But she would, but she would be able to turn the tide to her advantage because she still has the sword close to her. There are also weak points and fatal weaknesses in a person who looks perfect. So your person here, I feel like this is, your person here is like, I feel like they want to take a chance on you, but they know something's going to happen here. Or they think, but they still have their sword, like to, fight if somebody's giving them a hard time, or to fight for this, I believe. Here's the magician thinking he just thinks, I need to get a new job, right? I need to go not be a magician anymore. I need to go be a priest or something like that, right? I need to go work at Walmart. I'm not sure. No digs anybody who works there, but he thinks he can't do this job, right? Let's see what it says here about the magician who's slouching. He's dozing off in a chair. Oh, he's fallen asleep. Maybe he could not win the boredom. It means he couldn't like tolerate it, or he couldn't like fight it, something like that. Maybe he couldn't fight the boredom while waiting for someone. Your person here is so bored, Capricorn. Yeah, they're giving up. They're going to give up being a magician. Can you imagine that? Let's see what it says here. And while waiting for someone in the decoration cabinet, okay, the 4 elements are displayed. This is just his table, the decoration cabinet. Pretty sure here. The 4 elements are displayed as if they want to be sold to someone. Whoever wrote this has a sense of humor. In other words, he has to sell all his tools here. Oh, they are in a cabinet. Yeah, they are in the back here. Here's the pentacle on the shelf. Here's the sword and the wands. This is funny. So he has them in here like he should just sell them because he knows he has no power. He's like a weenie, right? Okay, the magician looks like a lazy person because he has a reed in his mouth. Yeah, he's fallen asleep with a reed in his mouth. Where's that reed at? Oh, it is there. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. He rests his chin and his hand on the table. People who pursue a perfection in everything also feel tired and sometimes show an unexpected attitude. Your person's tired of being in a bored situation. Yeah, they are. I feel like this person, your person, Capricorn, down here, they want to give up their tools. Those tools are like whatever relationship they're in or wherever they're at. Like, I can't use them. I can't manifest anything good over where I'm at. So let me just, let me put this on Amazon, right? Let me take my, let me just do it in a one, $4.99 for all these things, right? And I'm just going to sell the shelf as well, right? Yeah. That's hilarious, right? And so let's see what else we have. Your person was trying to be perfect. I feel like they're trying to hold on to some money. And they thought, well, I'll just stay here. I feel like they want their life to be perfect. Like, they don't want to make any adjustments. I feel like that's it. But they know they're in such an unhappy, they're in a humdrum relationship. Yeah, it's making me feel humdrum, Capricorn. And I don't feel humdrum that easily. No, I'm too busy kind of spouting off, right? You guys probably know that. Let's look at the King of Cups in their challenge, right? The King of Cups in their challenge. Something serious happened to the king. He barely holds himself up with a distressed expression. Yeah, he's hunched over here. or in his throne. While he's not noticing that the cup is spilling over. His wand has disappeared, and the boat is sinking in the waves, representing these emotions. Yeah, he's sad or really jacked up here, right? The King of Cups does not understand that something he can't handle has happened. This is in your person's challenge. They're worried that they won't be able to handle something. If they, I don't know, walk away from somebody who's boring them to tears. I mean, it's that bad here in this reading, Capricorn. I just kind of want to go rescue them, right? Yeah, so maybe their person is not an ugly swamp creature, but they're boring them to tears. They could be beautiful even, but they're boring them. They want to come be with you, Capricorn. They do. Okay, but he does not seem to be able to cope with the situation that well. This is what your person thinks because it's in their challenge. That if they walk away to manifest this with you, that they're not going to be able to, something's going to be hard for them, right? Like something they can't handle. Somebody who can help him should come, but nobody seems to understand his feelings for now. If the king of a country shows a weak attitude like this, it will sometimes be a serious weak point or a fatal opportunity. This person thinks that it's their time's running out and that this is going to end in a death, like between you guys, right? Here they have the Page of Cups. This is what they want, Capricorn. Let's look at the Page of Cups. I'm kind of glad I used this deck today because I'm getting to know the cards. But, I'm just glad I used it because it's something different, yeah. Oh, so let's see what it says here about this Page of Cups. And plus, this is a little bit of a poke fun deck, and I like that stuff. You guys know that. Let's see what we have. And the fish, this is your person's hope or desire. The fish fell on the ground unexpectedly. Surprised by this sudden situation, the Page of Cups looks into the cup, and he seems embarrassed by the fish. Can you imagine? The fish on the floor still flaps and splashes water. It's a metaphor that he can't control and restrain his feelings perfectly. Yes. If his uncontrolled emotion gets out of the cup like the fish, it would probably create an unsightly scene. That cracks me up, unsightly, right? He will be confused because he can't handle the situation, you see? Right next to this other card. Your person's afraid here they can't handle the situation. But I also feel like they think time's running out and it could be harder for them to handle this down the road. Yeah, your person is really like between a rock and a hard place. Because they think they can't kind of handle this, like, I believe if they leave a situation, whatever that is, right? But some boring situation here. But if they leave, they know there's going to be some repercussions or something. Or something that they're going to have to sacrifice or lose out on. Or maybe it's money, right? Whatever. But could be. But the point about it is they know something's going to happen. And they're so worried. This is the person who kind of worries ahead of time, right? Yeah, somebody who looks at their clock and go, what if we're late? And you're sitting in the car on the way to the event and it's 10 minutes away and it's 20 till. You got 20 minutes. Yeah. That's the kind of person you're kind of dealing with. And somebody who is not, they're not that strong, Capricorn. You guys probably know this, right? Or they're not painting a picture of courage and strength. No, they're not. And then it says, not everyone can reach the maturity from the very beginning. This is in your person's, they know they're growing, though, because this is in their hope and desire. And this is in their challenge because it's next to it, right? You have to blend these kind of. But your person's challenged by, they know that they have been immature in their life. They know that. Well, good. Time to wake your ass up, right? So let's see what else it says here. Not everyone can reach the maturity from the very beginning. Yeah, they have to. Some people take longer, of course, right? Life is about overcoming failure and shame one by one and developing. Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm not talking about shame here. So maybe they feel ashamed, but it is about growing up gradually. For some people, it's right away, right? Yeah, I used to sit in class with those kids and go, wow, this person's a trip, right? It's like an old soul right away. The Queen of Cups, here they are afraid that they're not going to get up and do this, Capricorn. We're going to end the reading and go to the extended, yes, and we're going to do a whole spread on your person, and we're going to look at the Moonology spread, and the cards are here. We're also, and I really want to see this because I did this with Sagittarius' reading, and I feel like it's cool, right? But we're going to also see the regular tarot, how they feel. and also the underlying energies and what's unknown about them and the near future for you guys, right? Thanks so much for joining me here. The extendeds are all super affordable. You guys rock. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.